Small talk is a common social interaction that many people find uncomfortable or uninteresting. Despite its ubiquity, not everyone enjoys engaging in casual conversations about the weather, current events, or other superficial topics. If you're someone who hates small talk, there are ways to navigate social situations more comfortably and meaningfully. Here are 10 detailed explanations of what to do if you dislike small talk. 1. Prepare engaging questions. One way to avoid the pitfalls of small talk is to prepare engaging questions that lead to more meaningful conversations. Instead of asking typical questions like, "How are you?" or "What do you do?" try asking about people's passions, recent experiences, or opinions on interesting topics. Questions like, "What's the most interesting thing you've read lately?" or "What's a project you're excited about?" can open up deeper dialogues. 2. Share personal stories. Sharing personal stories can turn a mundane conversation into a memorable exchange. When appropriate, relate anecdotes from your own life that reveal your interests, experiences, or values. Personal stories can help you connect with others on a deeper level and encourage them to share their own experiences, moving the conversation beyond small talk. 3. Focus on active listening. Active listening can make any conversation more engaging. Instead of thinking about what you'll say next, focus on truly understanding what the other person is saying. Show genuine interest by nodding, maintaining eye contact, and asking follow-up questions. Active listening not only makes the other person feel valued, but also helps you find topics that are more interesting to discuss. 4. Find common ground. Finding common ground with the person you're talking to can help move the conversation away from small talk. Look for shared interests, experiences, or goals. Once you identify a common topic, dive deeper into it. This mutual interest can make the conversation more engaging for both parties. 5. Use humor. Humor can be a great way to break the ice and move beyond small talk. Lighthearted jokes, funny observations, or amusing stories can make conversations more enjoyable and memorable. Just be mindful of the context and the other person's sense of humor to ensure your attempts at humor are well received. 6. Redirect the conversation. If you find yourself stuck in a small talk loop, you can redirect the conversation to more interesting topics. Politely steer the discussion towards something you're passionate about or a topic you think will be engaging for both parties. For example, if the conversation is about the weather, you might transition by saying, "Speaking of the weather, it reminds me of a hiking trip I took last year." 7. Embrace silence. Embracing silence can be powerful in conversations. Don't feel compelled to fill every pause with chatter. Allowing moments of silence gives both you and the other person time to think and can lead to more thoughtful and meaningful exchanges. Silence can also convey confidence and comfort in the conversation. 8. Set boundaries. If small talk is particularly draining for you, it's important to set boundaries. Politely excuse yourself from conversations that aren't fulfilling or find ways to minimize the time spent in such interactions. You might say, "It's been nice chatting, but I need to mingle," or "I have to get back to work, but it was great catching up." 9. Seek like-minded individuals. Seeking like-minded individuals can naturally reduce the need for small talk. Surround yourself with people who share your interests and values, as these connections are more likely to lead to engaging and meaningful conversations. Join clubs, groups, or communities where you can meet people with similar passions. 10. Practice mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness can help you stay present and engaged in conversations, even if you initially find them uninteresting. Mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing or focusing on the present moment, can reduce anxiety and help you approach interactions with a more open and positive mindset. This can make even small talk more tolerable and sometimes enjoyable. Conclusion: if you hate small talk, you're not alone, and there are strategies you can use to navigate social interactions more comfortably. By preparing engaging questions, sharing personal stories, focusing on active listening, and finding common ground, you can turn small talk into meaningful conversations. Embracing humor, redirecting discussions, setting boundaries, seeking like-minded individuals, and practicing mindfulness can further enhance your social experiences. Embrace these techniques to transform your interactions and find more joy in connecting with others.